Okay, we're back. So, what did you get yourself into this time?
I'm
I'm guessing
frustrated because my eco-friendly super collider human launcher isn't charging up
isn't
its
it
batteries.
isn't so eco-friendly and yeah. I guess I can come take a look. Where's your launcher? Oh, over by our blueprint machine, or is that the secondary base or the main base?
Secondary base.
Or I should say primary or sorting facility.
Uh, this is like the old base. I'm at the
Yeah,
legacy
a,
base.
a legacy initial base where we started. Got it. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
coming.
initial base.
Initial base.
And this blueprint blows nuts.
Yeah, I'm on my way to take a
Can't
look
get into
and
it.
see since he wants to squirrel me away, but at least I got my
Squirrel me
copper
away.
sheets started to be produced. I know they're not efficient right now, but that's something I can fix later. At least
Yes,
they're
fix it later.
at least they're going
This is more
into the
important.
system. No, it's well, it's debatable.
Yeah.
You want cooler things, the factory's got to consume.
I'm just gonna leave this here.
Okay, so ping where you're
Come deal
at
with it later.
again. Ping where you're at, because I'm almost here. Okay, so you're over there. Okay, I'm on my way.
Yeah, this is probably aimed the wrong way.
Probably.
Wait, can I see the base from here?
Okay, so
Oh, okay. I see the
what he's
arc and the
trying to
red
do
glowing.
to catch people up on what he's trying to do is he's trying to make a self-sustained human launcher because I'm always complaining about the 190 megawatts per launcher that he's using, and he just willy-nilly puts them down because we have all these resources that he thinks he can use on human launchers
I can
everywhere.
use as much resources as I want. Whoa.
Yeah, as long as you go back and fix the power system instead of making me do it all the time. So instead, he's decided to try to make it self-contained with biomass generators because he found out that you can feed into the biomass generators automatically now. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, so that catches people up. So it looks like you're missing a bunch of stuff. Is that intentional?
Where?
I'm not seeing foundations and I'm seeing floating things.
Yeah, this is all because I just like wanted to see if it was gonna work, which I'm glad I did before I made it pretty. So I
Okay.
just plopped it down.
So
And now
it's
it's not a
intent.
blueprint anymore.
So it's intentional. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're feeding everything into the battery, is what you're wanting to do.
Yeah. Yep.
So where's your main
Why is
power
the battery
line?
empty?
Well, for one, I think your switch might be off.
Well, that's not even connected. That's connecting the stuff to something else. So like, why is that
Right.
like
Okay. So
controlling
your
the battery?
pole right here connects to this
Yeah. Should I just?
wire.
I'm gonna take this off right now. Come down here. We're gonna
Okay.
place another battery.
So you have a
This is
connector under
just
each one, so they're all connected in
yeah.
series. So if
Here's
I
your battery.
grab a connection and look at it for a second on the pole, it shows that you're producing 0.
So the latest flood news. Sorry to interrupt the this breaking news that there's an elephant stuck in the water on TikTok, Facebook,
Go.
Facebook. In Thailand, there's an elephant in the water right now, and they're trying to get it with a kayak.
Get it out! Get it
Trying to
out!
pull it out of the river with a kayak.
Even he can swim, but it's long time he can die too. Look, that's him.
What?
People try to go
Oh,
on.
Thailand's
Look,
flooding right now.
Chiang Mai.
Chiang Mai.
This is a method.
Oh, it's an elephant.
Can.
Oh no.
I
Well,
know.
you
Look
shouldn't.
at-
Shouldn't let
He's
them
a baby
bathe.
too.
Well, now the tourists don't have to bathe him because he's definitely bathed now.
No, if too much, he cannot breathe. Don't,
I'm sorry.
We're so getting
he cannot
canceled.
breathe and he gonna die. Like you cannot like swim for a long time.
Okay, can I borrow this?
Uh-oh.
No, they cannot see. I would,
Hang mo da mai.
I would do it for your sanity.
Okay.
Oh, it's not good. Yeah. So after the.
That sucks actually. That's
Sorry, yeah,
somebody's
sorry,
elephant.
sorry
like
if it's triggering
losing-
anybody, but yeah,
Losing
there's
like a
flooding
really,
in
really
Thailand,
expensive
and
family pet
yeah.
that eats a lot.
A
So
personal
you're-
elephant got stuck. Like
Yeah, like
it's like
all
a
the
dog.
elephants are like cattle. They're like not cattle, but they're like cows. And so like somebody owns everyone. Like a rancher owns the cow, or sorry, the elephant. And
What do
they're
you
not.
do with the cow?
Well, they just like keep them around, and they use them because they're like, you know, they're interesting. So they're kind of like a tourist attraction. So people use them for that. Like so people can pet the elephants, and then they kind of just like chain them up and put them underneath chain them up somewhere when they're not using them in the back of the jungle and bring them out when they're.
Okay,
Very
so
nice. Very humane.
Oh yeah, and then the ones that are like that they ask like they're better than everybody else, like they're free range. Like when everybody leaves at the end of the day, they just go chain them up anyways, and they say that they're free range, and they're not really free range. So, because if you don't chain them up and they walk away, somebody's gonna poison the elephants or shoot them or something like that, because they're like, they can't come on my land and eat my bamboo. That's my bamboo for my
Okay.
family. I don't know. I have opinions. So I'm looking this up now. I have bad opinions, and now it's hooked up. See, Andy, look, it's hooked up.
yeah, I'm trying to diagnose your problem, which I think I
Do I
might.
need to actually hook it up to something that consumes power for this to work?
Okay, so if I remove that, does it still work?
Is it because they were in a blueprint machine?
No, I'm trying to see if just because they're floating in the air without a panel, if that would break them. But they seem to be okay. If they've just been floating in the air, that works.
Oh yeah, it's like a horse. Oh yeah, Lana's like talking shit about Americans riding horses all the time.
Well, they ride
getting all
elephants.
upset that people are riding elephants. I don't understand. Like there's like people like you can't ride the elephants. It's inhumane to ride them. And then like you turn around and they got rodeos. It's like, well, what about rodeos?
Okay,
Like the
so
bull riding and stuff like that. Like tourists riding an elephant that's like huge, and the tourist weighs like a fraction of the pound versus a cowboy on a bull, and the bull's like definitely doesn't want the cowboy on him. You know,
Yeah.
and like people aren't upset about that at all. Like, TripAdvisor.
okay,
I wonder if
so
there's any rodeos on TripAdvisor.
I'm wondering,
saying-
Pat, if there's a bug with the fact that you've got floating connectors within the blueprint. So if I put down,
connectors.
well,
Jesus.
let me, I'll figure,
Connecting stuff.
let me test something.
Oh, I should let you test it, but are you using this battery right here?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Damn, it's still
Oh,
not charging.
echoes.
What?
Shh.
Sorry.
Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
All right, guys, we got Sam now. I'm
Thanks.
mining it. I know where it's at, up on the very top.
Thanks for the echo.
Wait, how come I don't hear that echo?
I'm hearing it from Jake. I think.
That's who I'm hearing
SAM
from
can now
too.
be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning,
Okay,
if
Andy,
not
like-
contained
I'll put it
in
on my
special
TV, so-
electromagnetic storage, it tends to
Oh, he's not using you're not using your mic, are you? Yeah, that's why.
Well, I'm using my fancy mic, but I'm watching it on the TV.
Well, one of the elephants died. That's the current news. Chiang Mai is flooding. The elephant is dead. But we have Sam ore, so let's continue mining. Andy, let's
Okay.
abandon this. Let's leave.
I don't
Let's
want.
focus on the
I'm
Sam ore
not.
now.
Pat, I am not leaving messes like this.
Leave the mess. It's history now.
Just cover it up.
Exactly. I'm already working on it.
Okay, so it shows
Okay, it's
capacity of 30 megawatts. So it is reading that.
I
So
think I figured
where?
it out, guys. Just have Patrick build whatever he wants, and then when you're ready, Andy, just come in and build a foundation over the whole top of it, and just pretend it's not there.
So on each of your biofuels, Pat,
Yeah.
it looks like I toggle standby on and off. I'm not. Well, you've disconnected things, so I don't know what's what anymore.
Okay, so this one is the only one connected.
Okay,
So don't worry
so
about this one. Don't look at this one.
if I turn it off, turn it back on,
What the hell?
then it should be going into the battery.
Yeah, it's running. It looks like it's animated, and it looks like it does something here. Like it has a capacity of 30 now, but it's not putting it into the battery. That's weird.
Do we even have the battery unlocked, or are we just using?
It should be. I put it down from my inventory or whatever.
No,
it's
I
called.
mean,
The
and
palette.
then do we have the tier unlocked, or did we just put it down from the stuff that we had previously?
Oh, maybe that's why it doesn't work. Dude, I feel like we have batteries working though elsewhere.
We
You know what I
do.
mean? Like we have a whole bunch of battery. We have a big battery bank back at the oil factory.
Let me just double check.
I checked them. They look like they're not even on.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure, but it looked like there was nothing on.
At the oil factory?
Yeah. So they had a bunch of green lids. They all looked. They were in inside a walled enclosure.
Yeah. The same thing over here. It says it's 99% full, but it's all gray.
I'm
So the
trying
battery
to
here-
I'm trying to look real quick to see if okay, we have unlocked power storage. We unlocked it in tier 4. So we did unlock it and we do have it researched. So that's not the issue. So maybe there's a bug with batteries. It's possible.
Dang it.
Let me see though. So if I grab a power storage battery, I put it down, and I hook it to our existing power system, it's working. So it's got 96 capacity. So it is working. Is there a switch on these batteries? No. Okay, so it does, the batteries do work. I can confirm that much. So there is something wrong with your setup. So let's see. What can we figure out with your setup that's different?
It's orange when it's being used. So like this other battery we played.
So if I take
game is working.
if I take a power storage and I grab a power line from this one to this one, it is now shows a capacity of 30. Stored charge rate is 0. But this generator is going. That's odd. Okay, so do the biofuel generators just not work with the batteries? Are they not compatible? So biomass burner.
I don't know anymore.
Oh, well,
you've
squirreled me, so I have to know now.
No, you shouldn't know. Just let it go.
I can't. I cannot. I will not.
I'm sorry, I got frustrated, but now I don't care anymore. I'm out of modular frames.
Okay, so one biofuel is not enough to produce battery power.
That could be it. It might not just be like
So if I put down a pole.
But that sucks because you could just like charge one of those up for like a little while. And...
Crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Well, can I get rid of
Thanks,
this blueprint?
Jake.
Oh, I still can. That's nice, even though I deleted part of the blueprints. Fuck that blueprint.
Okay. Watch your
Hurt
language,
my
boy.
feelings.
Okay, so
I think I had that problem last time when I tried to use biofuel for launching. That's probably why I gave up on it last time. Because if you look at the original railgun, it has a biofuel factory on top.
Yeah.
Cool, Andy. Now we're free. We're free to go back to building smart plates.
No, we're not free. You squirreled me. Okay.
I can't wait for Christmas because we're gonna make so much Christmas shit.
Fixmas again. Yeah.
Fixmas, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Christmas unless it's Fixmas. Gotta
Fixmas.
harvest trees and all the stuff.
Okay, so
Fixmas comes
now
around this time of year. But if you're naughty, watch out, cause what's the robot's name? Ada's gonna be
Ada.
vexed with you.
Yeah.
Doesn't really rhyme.
Yeah, so apparently biofuel generators do not work with the battery.
Okay.
Because I have a
And then-
capacity of 120 megawatts with the 4 that I just put down. And I have
Even though
the
I had
battery hooked to the
240
pole.
megawatts, maybe there was a power spike, so I couldn't get.
Well, I have 4
No, thank you.
biomass generators hooked up to one battery. And so the battery should be
you,
charging at 120
No.
megawatts, but it's not charging at all. So if I then grab
I'm good.
from our actual power system and connect it, it immediately starts charging.
Oh, damn it. I just picked up 551 steel pipe off the ground that I pooped when I was trying to, like, interact with the crafting bench.
Yeah.
God, now it's clogging my inventory.
Okay, so connects to a
Let's
power
get
grid to store
ready.
excess power produced. The stored power storage capacity of 100 megawatts, 100.
I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah. So battery. So if Coffee Stain is watching this, you have a bug where biofuel generators by themselves cannot charge a battery. Even though they should be producing the same power as everything else, they do not. So you cannot make self-contained launching systems that Pat wants to make because or Coffee Stain's got a bug. So unless it's an intended feature, which it could be intended, but yeah. So if somebody wants to visit the QA site and open a ticket, then maybe someday they'll get around to fixing it.
Yeah, or they could just do like smart timer switches, which would be much better.
Yeah, the switches that automatically turn themselves off would be nice. Like you could just turn it on for a timer and then let it go off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised we can't do that with, how you could with Minecraft. You can nerf the game with redstone.
Yeah.
You can't do something like that.
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It
Okay,
smells
was
like
that more
fine
MAM
breakfast
research?
induced
Thank you,
cardiac
Jake.
arrest, but surprisingly, it
Or you
restores
had
you
like
to
some
full
secret
health.
location.
Yeah,
Where are
the
you?
only place that I know on the map where Sam is. And there's Sam and 3 quartz mines over here, and there's also 4 coal mines and a whole bunch of iron and copper and Catherium. Like everything you need is up here, basically.
Yeah, maybe we should move over there where Sam is. 'Cause we need
He's
that for quantum
over.
computers anyways.
He's over by the oil production, just off of the oil and to the
I'm
node.
processing a bunch right now. I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah, he's working on the new stuff towards quantum storage and all that. It's
Yeah. Which will obsolete our sorting system.
yes and no. So you have to get upgrades to the system, otherwise you're doing a small amount of stuff into the quantum storage. And I think the most you can ever put in is like 240 items per minute into the quantum storage. So you're limited of how much you can input and output from the system. But once it's upgraded, you can pull items into your inventory without ever having to visit the storage system once you get quantum storage.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, sounds good now that I've been squirreled. Where's my train? Where's a train?
Are you headed back to the sorting system too?
Might as well. There's
That's where I'm going.
not much that I want to do over here at the moment.
Whoa, there's like a steel belt that's not even being used for anything, Andy.
Well, the steel may be going, if it's populated, we might have a steel factory.
Oh yeah, right here. I'll point you to it. This one right here. This is the old. There's an old steel factory somewhere that this comes from.
Yeah, I
So if
see
you ever
the
run out of
belt.
encased beams,
I see the belt, but where does that go?
nowhere.
No, it goes
Where
somewhere.
does it come from?
Yeah. Squirreling me
Oh yeah,
again.
there's a factory over there. It's not. It's probably not a very good one. There's a pre-blueprint factory. I remember there being like coal back there and iron to make steel. So there's for some reason there's a steel factory back there.
Well, if you hook
So
this up to the
yeah.
train, it'll go back to our sorting system. Because we just had it just for producing the versatile framework is what it was for. Yeah, so we have a coal and iron nodes over here. So we're producing, looks like it was one that I built because I maximized it. So 11.25,
God damn it.
11.25. Okay, so 11.25 times 4 is 45 steel beams per minute, which we'll need for other stuff later. So if you want to pump it into the train and get it into the train system,
Sure.
what
I
you
don't
could
wanna squirrel
do,
you out, but
build a
are you
new
able to put snowballs back in your hands?
he's always squirreling me. Let me go to the,
I definitely can't put my snowballs back in my hands.
well, you need the Nautilus detonator in your hand.
Man, I can't even put down these rockets. Sucks.
Well, if you do the Nautilus detonator and you press reload, then you can pick up a snowball and you can throw it. And then right click and explode it.
Oh, there we go. How do you put the rockets in your inventory?
The
For
same.
Christmas?
The same. Once you have the rockets, it's you use the detonator just like you do the snowballs. There's a way to select which one. So
These rockets are crazy.
yeah, so you can shoot off fireworks. Part of the Christmas and Christmas special and New Year's special
Oh,
or
it
whatever.
is.
Yeah. So yeah, we are producing steel beams that aren't being used anymore because they were
Yeah.
used for versatile framework.
Yes.
He found his next squirrel, people.
Yep, I did. Actually, I'm going back to the good blueprint designer.
Okay,
Thank you
so
for letting me squirrel you out and ask you
yeah.
a question how to use the game.
You're welcome. I'm over here. I'm just gonna stop by the old Christmas tree factory for a second, which it's going to be offline right now because the trees aren't producing presents until Christmas. So not producing any new items, but we do have a storage of some of the Christmas stuff, as well as the oh yeah, all the missiles are still being produced because we have a bunch of Christmas ornaments that are still being pumped into the system, and they look funny because they never scaled down the model of the rockets, so they're these huge things. So we still have candy canes and Christmas tree branches going into the system, even though we don't have presents anymore. And the missiles look funny. Well, yeah,
We're
as
gonna
they
crush it for next year.
yeah,
For
and
this
then
Christmas, if we ever play.
yep. And then if you grab the rockets and then go to your Nautilus, how do you change the ammo, Pat?
Oh, okay. Hang on. You click. You hold down reload, hold down R, and then you can select.
Yeah, that's right. You can pick which ammo you have in your thing, and then you can pick up a firework, you can toss it, and then you can launch it, and then yay! Fireworks.
You see
Boom.
those in the sky, Jake? Do you see the fireworks?
No, I'm inside a cave right now.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Good luck with the cats.
I'm in a cave deep underground. Yeah. It's actually this cave. I just happened to fall into it randomly. I didn't even know it was there, and I explored it. And there's 3 quartz mines and 1 SAM node. Three quartz nodes, 1 SAM node.
nice.
Yeah. And I've been making tons of it. I made this giant system where the cave I'm at now, I had 4 conveyor belts that are all ran out to the coal, and then these giant storage units to process it all and store it all. But I'm not even using it. It's just sitting there. Like I have tons of sulfur, tons of cadmium, but it's just sitting
Wow.
there. So I got in a habit of every time that I set up anything that was going to be processing or mining, I set up an awesome sink. But anything extra would just go away.
Well, the extra, eventually we're going to want that SAM ore at our sorting facility. So either you need a drone or you need a train or belt it over, but we're going to need that at some point.
Yeah, I could belt it over if I have like maybe 5,000 sand and 5,000 plates. Probably.
No, you just need 5,000 industrial bean candy bars. So you just need the candy bars.
Okay. I haven't opened that up yet.
Mark
Just the
IV.
candy bars.
Okay, so Pat and I call them candy bars because they look like a stack of chocolate, but they're the encased industrial beams. So the encased industrial beams are for the Mark IV belts. So you could build a string of Mark IV belts from the system that you're at all the way to here with just using the candy bars only. So candy bars and concrete basically because you'd need the poles as well. So you just fill your inventory with those resources and then you could pull a belt from there to wherever as long as you need. Oh, more research, folks. Sorry for the echoes.
Research completed. Crystal oscillator recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Oh, I was muted when I said that. Sorry. There's this really cool little explorer vehicle, which it actually drives over rocks and plant really well, and
Yep.
it goes maybe twice as fast. It's really great.
Yeah, we've had
Called
the
the buggy.
buggy before.
No, well maybe. Hold on, let me check.
It looks like a little dune buggy, but yeah, it's.
Can you make us some of those, Jake?
Called the Explorer. Well, I didn't. I don't know if I brought enough materials with me. I gotta see if because I have to unlock one more thing, and I'm not sure if I have enough to unlock that.
Is it like a Sam thing?
No, it's a MAM
Well,
thing
it
that
comes
you
from
have to
quartz. You have
unlock.
to unlock the quartz first,
Oh yeah.
and then a couple levels down from quartz, then you get the Explorer.
Yeah, Pat was supposed to do the quartz stuff, but all he did was make
We
silicone for
already did it.
glass.
Yeah.
Well, all you did was make the
Yeah,
glass.
Mark
You didn't do any of the
did
research, so.
Oh, right. I
The
forgot that we
research
had
is
to
so
redo all that.
important, man. It helps so much. I swear, like the research and the power slugs have gotten me really far.
Yeah.
Fast.
Faux show.
Oh, we're nowhere near being able to unlock the Explorer yet. We need the crystal oscillators, which we're not producing any of those yet. That's another. We need 10 of those, which we could bypass and buy them with the tickets, but it's always a waste of tickets. Crystal oscillators. That's another fun recipe, people. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Do we even have that recipe? We do, because he unlocked it. So it takes 36 quartz crystal, 28 cable, and 5 reinforced plates per. And I think you can make those in your thing in the manufacturer. So as long as you have the quartz crystal production, you can do that. So, which
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
making the cable right now. I'm about to make it just a minute here. I brought enough resources with me to get everything I needed, I think, hopefully.
Yeah.
We believe in you. I believe in you.
Well, this
I
is
think
gonna
that you're
help a
gonna
lot.
make. You're gonna get. You're gonna bring us back a bunch of dune buggies,
Yeah, so Pat,
trucks.
I'm guessing you're just making the silica from the quartz instead of the quartz crystal. So you just went
Yeah, that's what-
directly to the silica. Instead, you needed to make some quartz crystal. But we'll
Well, this
need
quartz crystal is stacking up over there, so you can grab a stack of it.
we'll
Except
need
I
the
didn't put
quartz
it into the
crystal
crate.
for making the oscillators because the crystal oscillators are part of the computer recipe, if I remember right.
Oh, so aren't we building computers over here, like where the circuit boards are?
Eventually we need to build computers, which takes okay, computers does not take the crystal oscillator. So it's a later recipe for something. I forget what takes the
Well,
crystal
I can bring it
oscillators.
down. I can bring the belt that down, and you know.
You can belt it down and put it in the storage system for now.
Yeah,
Um,
okay, I'll start on that.
you can do what I did with.
modular frames to make the crystal oscillator.
Nope. It always takes.
Oh,
While you're out exploring, just find crash sites. You'll find modular frames eventually.
I need 100 though.
There's a lot usually at crash
I'll just make
sites.
another mine. I'm just gonna start another base over here
Yeah.
because I know where everything is.
Anyways, folks, I am getting squirreled as always. So what I would like to make is the smart plate factory. So how do I want to lay this out? Because the previous one, I put these green markers under the foundations. How do you grab the colored foundation, Pat, when you grab the swoop, or do you have to do it after the fact?
I think you have to do it after the fact. Actually,
Okay.
if you just if you sample it, it might pick it up.
Yeah, I
think you
forget.
have to do it after.
Okay, I forget. Because it'd be nice to know which color I had picked for the green, because it's a nice color. I like it. But, anyways. Let me see if I can get this. So, we probably want... Well, we only need enough space to send the items down, which I'm not doing at the moment with the circuit boards, but I will. So our design of factories needs to have one item going into with this factory floor. Pat, do you want me to make it pancake style where each floor I do a new part and we just make a tower? Or
Yeah.
Or do I build out on the flat floor and just build out in sections where the different factories are going to be?
Well, you might want to scale up, so that might work better for scale, because you might want to scale up your rotors or your circuit boards.
Yeah, I may want to scale them, which is what I would like to do.
You should probably build a blueprint for your factory.
I haven't come up with a fixed design yet that would fit into the blueprint that we currently have, because it's too small. Because I'm dealing with the bigger machines now where you've got the assemblers and you need enough room for a couple of inputs on each one. Eventually I'll need the 4 on each, and the default blueprint machine just doesn't cut it. We need to get to the later phases in the bigger blueprint machines is what we would like to get to. Okay, so add a little bit of design to this. I guess I can try and come up with a design. So each section has an input box, but I want it to be scalable. So 2 factories side by side. Excuse me. So we may, I think I'll stack machines. So I'll put a section and then stack them if I want to upgrade them above for production purposes, like I do with the iron. So I'll lay out for, I guess 3 machines is a good layout, like I did for the circuit boards. So So I guess I'll start with that and see where I get. Well, apparently that color is... Let's try this. Is that the color? No, that's not the color. I would wish I knew what color customization already applied. Maybe if I hit the customizer pick. I don't know. Current. Ooh, swatch 5. No. Guys are awful quiet. Makes me nervous. Oh, they're plotting something.
Always.
Yeah. With Pat, he's usually whistling when he's doing something he's not supposed to. With Jake, he just goes silent.
Yeah, exactly. I've learned.
Yeah.
Never express your curiosity.
You should be able to express yourself.
No, I mean, I meant to say like mischievousness, not curiosity.
Oh,
That's what I
you're
meant.
mischievous.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Understood. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm trying to think and trying to speak at the same time. It's hard. You should try it sometime if you ever want to, people. It looks so easy until you try to do it.
That's why I'm not talking a lot right now. 'Cause I'm like, oh.
Because he's concentrating on the thing he's trying to build and the numbers he has to calculate, and I'm messing him up, asking him questions. But I think Pat probably left to go to the restroom or talk to the missus or something. So, at least that's my
Okay,
guess.
I don't have to do much calculating right now, but just didn't think about what I needed before I came out here.
What about before you? Oh, what you needed before you came out there, so you're trying to now scramble to get it.
Yeah, I just need a couple reinforced plates and a couple modular frames to finish up a recipe, but
Well, if you come on down to the sorting facility R.A.S.F, you can get all of that.
yeah, I'm gonna collect as much as I can and bring it back, but I might just start something here, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I got a hard drive, I'm gonna put that in.
I'm stuck with the figuring out the customizer because at one point I was able to apply a color to a surface, but I cannot figure out what that color is anymore. Or
You make a custom swatch?
well, they may have changed how the customizer works because you should be able to just put whatever color you want onto things. But you can only have one custom swatch, and then there's the 18 regular swatches, which you can change the colors on those.
They'll stay that way once you change it.
Right, and same with the custom. It'll
Yeah, I don't know
once
if
you
the
change
update's that way, but the standard default one, you can change that and it makes it for everything.
Yeah, I know that one, and I don't want to mess with those. But if I do a custom one, I don't remember what the color was. So I've got to try to find something close to the color that I'm looking for. We want it shiny. And if I select that, go to my custom, and I apply the custom swatch, it doesn't change. I'm trying to color oh, it changed it to oh, so it's the other color. So this one needs to be something like this, and that, and then select color, custom swatch. I guess that's okay. Closer. Looks more blue than green for whatever reason. Okay, close enough. Now if I grab this one and do this. Yeah, it doesn't bring over the color. That's another fix-it bug for coffee stain. Like, okay, when you grab the tile with the picker, using middle mouse click, it would be nice if it pulled over the same color that you have applied to the thing. It's nice that it does the same material, but it doesn't do the same color.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I noticed a handful of bugs that I hadn't seen before where, like, for example, if I'm trying to, like, let's say extract heavy crude oil into a refinery, sometimes if I don't place the tubes in just the right way, there'll be no liquid, there'll be nothing coming through it at all. But if I remove it and reattach it again, it just all of a sudden works.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing too, I've noticed for like the way that the fuel gets distributed. It's like, let's say I have maybe the fuel is coming out and it's powering 2 generators, and for some reason it's making enough fuel, but one generator will get all the fuel and the other one will get nothing, even if I put a pump on it. But if I just remove the pipe and put it back on, it fixes it.
Patrick is throwing fireworks at me. Oh, what? It didn't work this time. Why didn't it take him out?
Don't blow me up. Come on, I don't have that many inhalers. Stay back.
You're trying to blow me up with fireworks, so...
They don't blow you up. They're just there for fun.
They do blow you up. You can actually attach them to a person and then they'll go up and explode.
Yeah, it's crazy. You guys have the Novelist, which is a great bomb to throw at stuff, but you haven't unlocked the detonator, so you can't really use it yet.
Oh, well, you can use it. You just haven't found our snowballs and our fireworks.
Well,
we have
Novelist, you can get Novelist, you can get cluster Novelist, you can blow up a whole bunch of plants and trees and aliens all at once.
We can do that with our snowballs, and we have the detonator and we have the snowballs. We do snowballs, and yeah, it works the same as the regular Novelist. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't do gas. If you want to drop a rocket. And you keep trying to put them on me, but you want one?
Yeah, can you throw one on me, please?
I don't have any on me. That's why I was saying drop one.
Right there. This big giant ass thing right here.
Oh.
Can you pick it up?
Yeah, give me a second. Where'd you drop it?
It's right here. Don't you see it?
I see it.
I dropped it on the ground, like right here.
Okay.
I was like standing right here.
Yeah, it's not letting me pick it up.
Pick it back up after you drop it. Oh no. Why did I drop it? That's going to be there forever now.
Yep.
Okay, I'll put one in a chest this time. That's crazy.
That's annoying, yeah. I can't dismantle it.
So we don't have the detonator unlocked, but we had it unlocked before. Here you go, Andy. Just come over to this chest. You can get something in here. Minecraft style. Oh, where are my rockets? Now I have even less rockets.
Yeah,
okay, now throw them on me.
For a second. Okay. Gotta switch to the rocket. To load and fire, and we'll do 2 just to make sure. Okay.
Perfect. It moved me a little bit, but it didn't launch me.
Yeah, it used to launch.
Huh. Maybe if I jump first? Here, put some on me.
Okay. Yeah, I know there's lots of bugs with these things.
It kind of moved me a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so give him back his rockets. Get rid of the one that
I want them back.
extra one that I have.
Man, you can't
And
pick
then-
them back up. It's crazy.
Yeah, now we're stuck with
Damn it.
that. Thanks, Pat, for ruining my factory. It'll forever be there. Coffee stain. Fix it.
Fix it. Put in to make
There's-
a bogus tutorial on how to get the rockets.
there's
Just to lead people on a wild goose chase. They don't know that's like a Christmas thing.
Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
nice
man.
if I could see.
You just have to pretend like you have access to like special features that don't even exist because you just generate it with AI. You just generate an AI game footage that doesn't even exist.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. That's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's dropped underground or something. I don't know where it actually dropped the rocket. Which is why we
This
can't
looks kind of cool
pick
like
them
that
up.
though. So I'm kind of embracing it.
Nice.
I'm gonna turn it into a little tower.
Yeah, so for anyone who wants to know about the fireworks, it's part of Fixmas. So around Christmas,
Don't tell them.
well, it's an
have to
unlock
get the
for the
stand more
holidays. No, it's an unlock for the holidays. It comes around Christmas and New Year's time. So both fireworks and snowballs and things come out at different times of the year. So
Fixmas comes this time of year. Fixing things for fixing cheer.
yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so rotors and reinforced iron plates. I'm going to need to route both of those over here. Since I'm guessing Pat doesn't have something to do, that's why he's over here.
Yep, I'm here to hang out.
Yep, he wants to hang out. And I'm trying
Well, I
to
mean, I
make
probably should
make a
be doing
factory.
something, but I just
He's
tried
t-
to make something cool, and it
he's
wouldn't work.
tired. He's tired of making stuff. He's frustrated because his human launcher doesn't work because Fix It or Coffee Stain needs to fix their game.
Please.
So
I mean, you
yeah.
don't have to fix that, but you know, it's fine.
Well, he'll have to add it to the
Cool,
QA.
bro.
But okay, so I've got 2
I wish I knew how to
belts.
fix it.
That was close.
Technically, you do know how to fix it. You would just need access to the code base, and then you'd
Yeah,
be able to fix it.
proprietary code base.
Well, Unreal Engine 5, so you'd have to learn C++ or blueprints. So, alright, so we got a conveyor lift. Now what I'm trying to do while he's running around blowing things up, because he blows things up, is I'm trying to get smart plating built. The thing that I've been trying to do since episode 2 or 1.
Yeah, we're trying to work on smart plates, but what does computer circuits have? Oh, you're making a whole new factory for that. It looks
Yeah.
so nice too.
I'm trying to make it
Kibbitz would be
nice.
proud.
Yeah,
Kibbitz
I'm
would look at this and be like, "Oh my gosh, that looks amazing." How does he?
I don't know if
He'll click his
that's
heels.
right, something like that. You're gonna make people mad because there's a lot of people that like Kibbitz, you know.
Dude, Kibbitz great. I
Mhm.
like Kibbitz.
But yes, I'm trying to put some design onto my factory instead of just it being a mess of a blob.
I almost
Let's
want to
see.
go over there and see what Jake's doing and see if I can launch myself all the way over there.
Yeah.
You probably
That'd be pretty
could.
wild.
And if you want to launch over to him, I will turn off your launcher.
I'll have to build one on the hill up there.
Mhm.
Probably where there's cat danger.
Yeah, he'll plug it in, turn it on, and walk away, and then I'll wonder why I've got no power.
Hmm.
Because if all of his human launchers were on, we'd be consuming the full 4,000 megawatts.
Oh, really?
Because our max consumption would be about 4,000 megawatts if all of our machines were on at once, which includes his launchers that are hooked to the power grid. So, and we only have a capacity of 2,900 megawatts. So, which we're getting pretty close. We're about 1,700 megawatts used at the moment. So we're getting closer to that 2,000. But
Hmm.
all right, so now I need to figure out where rotors and reinforced plates went into our sorting system.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna help.
Would you like to help? By help,
That's what I'm
you
doing.
mean actually helping, or help you mean sabotaging what I'm working on?
No, I'm gonna actually help this time.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I'm totally actually really helping.
Why don't I believe you? Okay, so
I
there's
know.
Yeah,
reinforced.
I was moving him. That's what he does when he's tired and doesn't want to move. Like,
Oh.
yeah, don't move me.
That's awesome. Dude, I wish I had a little
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, he's so cute. Dude, he's actually the first dog I've ever been around that actually makes me like dogs. Like,
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? You know, they just have a little personality and stuff. Yeah.
well, he does. He's tiny too, so he's not like most dogs. Like, he doesn't smell bad. He doesn't eat a lot. He's adventurous. He'll go on like He jumped in the ocean with us.
Oh,
Like,
that's crazy.
dude, yeah, he's crazy adventurous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Adventurous
He'll do
until you try to move him when he doesn't want to be moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you
He's
don't touch
grouchy.
him and you just move yourself, he'll move. But if you touch him and then you move, he'll growl. It's funny.
Does he take baths? Like, bath time.
I've only given him one bath, but we usually take him to a place to get him cleaned.
Wow. Oh, that's right. 'Cause there's probably like an affordable place to do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there's actually mom and pops in Mexico, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be nice if those still existed around here. Oh yeah, some do. But
So, I mean, now they're like,
oh,
you know, $50,000 businesses where they come to you in a van.
yep.
Like one van's like forever expensive, and yeah, all the insurance regulations. Wait, is this crooked? Oh my god. Maybe you won't notice.
Oh, I'll notice. I notice a lot of things. Like how this belt is going to be annoying because I gotta raise it up one to go over the others.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, this just clips through. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Where are the rotors? Can you ping me to where the rotors are?
They're up in the item storage in our new sorting system.
Oh, I mean, you're not at the rotors now.
No, I'm working on the reinforced plates at the moment. So.
Oh, got it. Oh, I see. Back at the old legacy base?
No, the sorting facility is where
Got
I'm
it.
doing this.
Okay, so can you tell me where those are?
Yeah, I can come show you since you don't want to look for them.
No, just I mean, don't you want me to bring the belt to you?
I do, but I was starting with the reinforced. So
Okay, cool.
now I have to go up and find the rotors. So we did rotors. Rotors are all the way in the end. So rotors are the very first storage item. So rotors are I am going to put in a floor hole. Conveyor. Hatch. And then empty. Okay, so the rotor hole is right there.
Go try. God, it's so far away.
Yeah, it's the furthest one because it was the first item we put on the belts.
Okay, cool. Do you see that I have belts over there?
Where'd you put
I
them?
ran
Now?
2 belts, and you need to connect that to this one.
Yes.
Is that an hour?
We got 5
1
minutes.
hour.
Yeah, 1 hour
You can
later.
enjoy stuff without recording it.
We can enjoy it without recording it if you don't want to do this series anymore, but
We have to do the series.
have to. We chose to.
Which, yes, that's right. We chose to.
Well, I asked
Because-
you how long you wanted to do this, and
Well, I told
you
you as
never
long as
re-
I could take it.
yeah, and you're getting to the point where you can't take it anymore and you just want to play. Because the
just wanna get
dopamine
kicked.
doesn't come from YouTube anymore.
He wants
Yeah,
to have fun.
dopamine. Yeah, exactly. Dopamine's YouTube's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, are you
Yeah, I totally
go, teamwork.
did you well, yeah, teamwork, but I made the belt crooked. Darn it.
Oh, dang it! You made the belt crooked?
Yes.
Man, that is unbelievable.
Did you move my thing?
What thing? Oh, no, I did not. I'm not trying to mess with you.
You're always trying to mess with me. Let's see, I need such a weird spot. I hate doing these half belts everywhere, but I don't have any option really. Would you stop? I'm trying to fix the belt so it's not crooked. And then now you're doing this weird swoopy thing.
Come on, just let me do it. It'll be funny. All right, I'll stop.
So freaking
Let me just go
irritating
find the
because
rotors.
this whole
take care of
area is going to get worse and worse because of all the belts that we have to transfer because you wanted a truck layer and now yours is crooked. You're such an asshole.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'll take care of it. Just leave it there. I'll do it. I'll deal with it later.
You even clipped through the other one to make it crooked.
What? That's terrible. I can't believe I did that.
Well,
Now I
I'm
have to
just
find
gonna-
rotors.
I'm just gonna connect it and not care
Disconnect it.
anymore.
We're just trying to get smart plates right now, and I'll clean it later. You know. Okay. Damn, where the hell are rotors? God damn it. What
The very
fuck
far
shit?
end. It's the porthole at the very
very
far
first
end.
one?
Yeah, the very first one.
Oh my god, here it is. Finally. I gotta figure out how you belted stuff out of here. Oh, there it is. You already added a thingy.
Yeah, I added it so that it will take the
Uniform.
items once the crate is full. It'll 50-50 split between the crate and the belt. So
Now, do you want me to like line this belt up like and stack it with this other one, or do it like parallel like I'm doing it now?
I just put it because I didn't want to deal with it. Because I wanted to stack the belts nice and I wanted to get them to the machines right, but then you started placing belts and I gave up on that dream. So
Well, I just want to
Well,
get.
this will be this.
So
If
you know, if you don't want my
this
help,
is
you know.
this
like,
is supposed to be renovating an abandoned spaghetti factory, renovating the spaghetti, not adding to it. But now we've created a spaghetti layer because that's what this is going to be, and we're just going to hide it. So, all because you wanted your sorting system.
Well, I'm gonna try to like make it look nicer. Well, you know, the sorting system's gonna be amazing, but it'll be deprecated one day when we don't need it.
We didn't need it to
Sad day.
begin with. You were just tired of running from box to box. You wanted everything in one spot
Yeah.
instead of
That's right. You want to
have
walk
to
around all
go.
the factories.
Yeah, he didn't want to actually move around and get some exercise and do some work. So, yeah, make the rest of us suffer instead.
Dang, I can't
All right. So once
get this to
he.
line up, Andy.
Okay, so we've got how many of these? Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's a 4 by. So it's be 2, 3. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time getting the belts to line up because they come out of the storage facility because you prettied it. So we have the wall in the way. So we can't put the conveyor on a full tile. So we have to put it on a half tile, which throws off all of the other belt calculations of trying to belt things around. So you can't put them into nice stacks because you wanted everything on a half. Yay! Factories.
Factories comes this time once a year. Yes, Lana. You would like me to change the battery for you. Fix It can do that. Fix It can change the battery.
Well, fix it today.
Well, fix it to get your battery replaced. All right, I'm making the belts pretty with some sort of framework that's in my head.
Well, we'll see if it pans out or if it just adds to the spaghetti. Place your bets, people. Is it going to look pretty, or is it going to return us to another thing that needs to be renovated in the factory?
Oh, looks like it's blue. It's not clipping. It isn't clipping if it's not blue.
Well, if
it's not yellow, it's not clipping.
Yeah, if it's yellow, it's clipping.
Okay, cool. There we go. Perfect. Fix it later. There you go. Now
Which means never. Okay. So we should get rotors.
Wow, barely any rotors.
Yeah, there's going to barely be.
What?
There's going to barely be any copper plates and rotors, but the rotors were producing 16 rotors per minute. So half of them are going to one half of the storage system and half are going to the other side. And so some of them are just going into the awesome sink, and we get maybe a third of those rotors. So even though I went through and balanced out the rotors, it means nothing because I get maybe 1 or 2 every once in a while. So it'll be, instead of 8 hours to make the motors, it's probably going to be more like 16 to 32 hours before we ever get our rotors.
Yeah, well, that's going to be really hard.
And since he won't let me take them out of the front of the box because that's where it's supposed to look pretty, I have to take them out of the back of the sorting system, which means I get the crumbs. The storage system gets the priority. But we're making maybe 2 smart plates a minute. Maybe. And we need how many per one of the for the advanced machine? Modular engines. We need 2 per minute to make 1. Okay, so we need 2 motors, 2 smart plates, 15 rubber, and then we'll get 1 modular engine. And if we get that going, then we would get 8. Get them in 8 hours. So we're on step 1 of getting to 8-hour production of the engines. If we would have just left this machine alone in the early game, We would have still had a crate full of smart plates and maybe even had them in the sorting system already. Okay. Well, if you guys had fun, like, subscribe, leave a comment, save us from our misery. Yeah, save us from the chaos. And we'll catch you in the next episode.